It's your boy Manifest. I'm sitting here today live with the co-founder and president of Esteem'd Productionz, Mr. Timor Rogers. This young man at an early age of 14 has accomplished more than adults these days have accomplished with the youth and giving empowerment back to the community. Mr. Timor Rogers, give us a little bit about yourself. Like, describe who you are as a person in unity with Esteem'd Productionz and the role that you play in this company.
Basically, I'm somebody who's hardworking. I'm somebody who wants to make a change. I'm somebody who inspires others to do what they want to do. I'm not a normal guy. I'm somebody that is very unique. You don't really see me on the streets like that. I'm somebody that you see him take hold and keep it. Because he's ready to make a change. He means something.
Okay, so tell me a little about your education. Where did you go to school at? In middle school, high school, elementary, where you born? Where were you born from? Let the world know where you were born.
I was born in U.S. Virgin Islands in St. Thomas. I came to school here in middle school. I kept Charlotte. I passed, of course. And next year, well, the next couple months, I'll be attending advanced high school. Where I'll be doing the same thing. Whatever I did at Cape, I'm doing in advance, just even better.
Tell me, why did you pick this field to apply yourself to, or what made you look and reach back to the community for the youth to inspire? What gave you that drive to choose that field to play in?
I picked this certain field because, adults, all they really talk about is kids. They just want their kids to make a change. They want us to be the future. The future's on us. So, I was told a lot by my teachers, some of my friends, my own parents that you're a good kid. You're a really good kid, and I've inspired others to do what they want to do. So it made me think about, how can I put this thing into a job? How can I make this so where I can affect other people, inspire others, so they can help me make the change? Because you can't do this alone.
Exactly. So could you give a little insight or allow the world to know some things that you've already accomplished, some things that you've already done in the community?
Some things that I've done, I went to rec centers, I went to parks, I went back to my old elementary school, and I talked to some kids there who are going to middle school, and they were a little scared, they were a little nervous, they never experienced middle school before. Since I've already experienced middle school already, I decided
just give me a little bit more about yourself. Tell us where your strengths come from, or what are your inner strengths? What give you that drive to go get it? Like, where do you get your inspiration and your strength from?
I get my inspiration basically from songs and my little brothers, my little cousins, just little kids. Little kids will really make me happy. When I see them happy, that's when you know you're doing a good job. And us, as little kids, you look up to people who are older than you. So I just make sure I have a character. I make sure that I'm a good leader, and I know how to, I really know how to inspire.
So something that's kind of hard for people today is keeping their feelings separate from their decision making. And I want you to feed us a little bit about the things that you do to keep your feelings separate from your decision making. What steps do you take to keep those things separate?
Me as a person, I just think about not being selfish, because you can't really focus on what you really want. There's other people around you that probably feel the same way, or probably have a few questions they want to answer. So before I make a decision, I make a decision in my life. I think about, will this affect? How will it affect me?
And what values are you committed to in life that keeps you pushing and keeps you going, that you live by, thrive off of, and keeps giving you the energy to continue going on? What values are you committed to?
Well, most importantly, as a man, as growing up team, I think responsibility, loyalty, pride, service, excellent leadership, passion should really be those values that you hold on to. As a man, you need those in order for you to feel like that you can do something. You can make a change. You can do something on your own. You can feel like a man and be proud of who you are.
So how on a day-to-day basis, how do you separate your work from your home life?
When I'm not working, I'm at home playing video games, probably sleeping, eating, just hanging out with friends, And then, you know, once I have that break, I'm back at work again.
So when you're at home, it's basically the day-to-day life that even people out here basically do. You're the same normal guy. You're not like trying to.
Yeah. I'm not. You know, I don't work all day every day. You know, I'm human too.
Yeah.
So you know, I gotta have my breaks. I gotta have my time to relax and just be me. So it's not like I'm working all day. I have breaks.
Okay, so what I want you to do now is look into the cameras and the millions and millions of kids out there and the millions of kids struggling with day-to-day issues. I want you to look into the camera and what would you tell them to give them hope, to give them inspiration, to motivate them not to give up on life. And when things seem like the next step of moving forward is impossible, what would you tell them to keep them from just giving up and turning to a life of crime or going to the streets for the wrong answer?
My advice I can give you is don't give up. Life, as you can see, life isn't easy. But don't let somebody tell you can't do something if you know you can do it. All I want to say is, I can, I will. Keep that motto in your head for the rest of your life.
To all the kids and the viewers out there, and especially to the adults and the parents of the youth, you're live right here with Manifest and Timor Rogers, and I'm hoping that you grab some type of food for thought, some jewel to drop in your mind to get you to make a stand to change. But that's what it's about, empowering the youth. They are the future. And as you can see, this young man is only 14 years old. And look at the wisdom that he obtains in his mind, giving you hope, allowing you to know that it can be done. He has his own business at the age of 14. Esteem'd Productionz is a movement. And I'm gonna get his time to allow him to let you know basically how you can contact him or how you can reach him. And reach him. Reach out. You got help out here. There's hope. You got people that are making a stand with their hands out, reaching back to grab those that may be caught or lost in the struggle, or maybe lost in some type of defilement, or may just need somebody to say it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna turn this time over for him to let you know how to contact him.
Facebook, Timoy Rogers. Instagram, Timoy.Rogers. Kick, takinplains. Snapchat, takinplains53. Yes, that's the same. But everything else, inbox me. Don't be afraid. I'm right here. I'm here to help you. If you have any private questions you want to ask me, I'm right here. So don't be afraid. Also, you can visit esteemproductions.com and Esteem'd Productionz social medias, and you can find me.
More upfront. Take it back. Take it back. Opportunity to explain what the take it back. I was right there.
I'm not a normal guy in the street. I'm not a cut.
You could have used that. The other question I gotta ask you is, take that back. I want you to look into the camera.
Bossy. Oh my God.
Oh, you had it. Handy right there.
Right. I like that.
Oh, boy, so that's what it's for.
Huh?
Okay, now I'm going to the second question, right?
Yep. Okay. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.